Visitors to this exhibition and visitors to eamesdesigns.com, which is informed and enriched by 6,000 photographs of the pieces in this exhibition and this collection, come there not just for historic appreciation reasons or to see something that's cool looking and beautiful, but I hope that this exhibition and that website have contemporary relevance. And I think one of the big ways that the exhibition and eamesdesigns.com have contemporary relevance is to understand that Charles and Ray achieved success by focusing on the needs of society and the needs of mankind. And they did this to a very, very deep degree. And we see that in this timeline when they had put their minds to designing furniture, and they did much more than furniture. They did exhibitions, they made movies, they did graphic design. But in the way of furniture, they addressed themselves to the problem of comfortable seating for the most number of people at the best possible price. And in doing that and focusing on the need, they never thought about materials. So we see in this timeline that they addressed the need of, in the furniture world, first with molded plywood, then they did it with molded plastic, and then they had successes with molding plywood to make comfortable, affordable, long-lasting seating. They had successes in doing it in plastic. And in 1951, they turned their attention to steel wire. Now, many designers today, I think, and even in design schools, are a little bit confused about what they ought to be doing in design. And they think they need to be looking for new materials, and they need to be working on innovative things. That isn't how Charles and Ray achieved success, and it isn't why their designs achieved such widespread popularity and continue to be produced today. And we look to the steel wire chair to really drill down in this. They'd already done comfortable, affordable seating in wood. They did it in plastic. And they said they tell us that they turned to steel wire because they noticed that there were a lot of good products, both industrial and consumer, being made of steel wire. And that meant that that was a material that was plentiful. There was a lot of it around. It was a time-tested material, and it was strong and lightweight. And you know, we look at the steel wire chair, and to some extent it may appear to be a sculptural expression, but it wasn't a sculptural expression. This is a pair from 1951. It's called the LKX1. And when they did a steel wire chair, they had to come up with a pad, which they did. And this sort of sums it up. I don't think that there was anybody else in 1951, and this is probably still true today, who made a comfortable, long-lasting, low lounge chair that weighs only 14 pounds. That's why they turned to steel wire, not to make a piece of sculpture. And the amazing thing, too, because they devoted themselves to making things that would give years and years of service, this pair from 1951 was used. You can see some signs of wear. You know, the tweed has pulled here and there, but it still looks great. And these are 60-year-old chairs, and they'll provide another 60 years of service. And they're comfortable. They're also another Eames factor in terms of minimizing things is why clutter up the world if you don't have to? At this compact size, that provides a lot of comfort in a lounge chair, and it doesn't take up much room in your space.